I don't know where you've been, but you're gonna respect this courtroom. My life has proven that it's not about where you come from, it's about where you're going. From a jailed youth who had my record expunged to becoming the youngest judge elected.
The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding.
In just 15 years. Ma'am, let me know when you want to go to rehab. Otherwise, I think you're a crackhead.
Absolutely not.
My goal is to inspire others to overcome their obstacles. You don't need him and his little raggedy roommate.
Thank you.
All while having a little fun on Mathis Court. You look like you're ready to lie right the first word out your mouth. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
David Nelson is suing Dr. Mark Trevino in the amount of $4,816.46.
All rise. Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Mr. Nelson claims he didn't know his duties as best man would include carrying furniture through the woods for his friend's wedding and says he tripped and broke his ankle.
State your name.
David Nelson.
Sir.
Dr. Mark Trevino.
All right, and you're suing Dr. Trevino for what, $4,816.46 for unsafe area that caused a broken ankle, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You all know each other prior to this?
Yes, Your Honor. Me and the defendant have known each other for many years. We actually are best friends. We went to high school together, played football in North Hollywood. Then we moved to Westwood and we became college roommates together.
UCLA?
Yes, Your Honor. Spent about almost 4 years together under the same roof, and then he moved to Michigan, I believe, to become a dentist.
What part of Michigan, sir?
Detroit. I went to Detroit Mercy Dental School.
I went to Detroit Mercy Law School.
Oh, look at that.
Grew
So you'll
up in
definitely
Detroit.
rule with me.
Born and raised in Detroit. All right. Okay. So you're a dentist from Detroit.
Yes.
What profession are you in?
I'm an investment banker, sir.
What's that?
Investment
banking? All right. Where? Here in Los Angeles, you said. All right. Why you dressed like that? That's how you multi-billionaires dress. They dress down. And they think, Amir likes to tell me when we go courtside or something at the Lakers, when we go into the game, dress down, just the way he wears his little T-shirt. I'm sharp as they come when I get there. Moving right along. What happened specifically in this incident to cause you to sue?
Your Honor, he called me last year and told me he was getting married, and he asked me to be the best man in his wedding. Fly to Michigan, be in a wedding, see my best friend. Sounded like a really good idea.
Where was it in Michigan?
Marquette, Michigan.
Okay. You
Right
way
on Lake
up north.
Superior. Right
How
on
much you work in Detroit?
No, I went to dental school in
Detroit
Detroit.
is 80% black.
I know,
And you
yeah.
up there in lily white Marquette.
Yeah.
You ain't even found a black. I bet you ain't never seen a black person in Marquette unless they're in the Marquette prison.
Not many, no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry. He gonna present himself as some liberal white that lives with the black people. And he up in Marquette, he don't see a white person no time in his life. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
I'm having fun with race, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all shouldn't be scared of talking about race unless you are a racist and it makes you uncomfortable. Those uncomfortable about discussing race is because they feel guilty about being a racist, or they feel guilty about the racial oppression that has happened in the past, and you should. Go ahead, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. So I fly to Marquette to be at my best friend's wedding. The day of the wedding, we all get up around 8 a.m. to go to the site to start working on some stuff. I wasn't exactly sure what he meant by working on stuff, but we went. So we go to this location that it's a parking lot where there's a truck and it's kind of out in the woods, like a forest. And it was at the parking lot he told me and the other groomsmen that we are now going to start setting up for this ceremony. I didn't know what he meant by setting up. Like, we're going to actually carry this stuff to the location is what he meant. I didn't really see the location. All I saw was a parking lot. So the next thing I know, he has me and himself and the other groomsmen hand carrying all this furniture. There must have been 60, 65 chairs from point A to point B. And we had to move through the forest. I had no idea how far we were supposed to go. And so we're lugging all this furniture to this wonderful, beautiful spot on the lake with a beautiful view where he's gonna get married. And we put it all out and made it nice and pretty. The podium was supposed to be the centerpiece of the wedding where the person who married them was going to stand behind and have a wonderful presentation. It was much bigger than this podium. It was enormous. It was heavy, and by the time we had moved all the chairs, all of us were tired, exhausted, and so the other fellas kind of hung out on the side and didn't help out with this part. And so as his best man, he kind of pressured me a little bit into helping him move this podium. I'm not going to tell him no on his wedding day, and so I agreed. And so we're moving this podium through this forest from point A to point B. I'm backing up as I go, and as we're moving, it was heavy, and it was hot. And
it was 40
hard.
pounds, Your Honor. It's not heavy. It's awkward.
Your Honor,
it's
it was
long.
awkward.
It was longer than it was heavy. It's about 40 pounds. This between two guys. It's just very long. It's hollow wood that was being used.
How many people were helping you with that?
Yeah, David helped me with that. Yes.
Others did as well?
They helped with the chairs. We had the chairs set up, but David
But
helped
it was
with
the podium that injured you?
Yes, the podium.
Your Honor, only...
Not the chairs?
No, sir.
Coming up on Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
When you felt it was too heavy, what did you do?
I asked them that we need to stop. We need to stop, and we need the rest. I'm going to drop this. I need a moment.
You obviously pulled out the gun. You called the police?
And later,
I'm constantly wondering if he's tracking me or following me without me knowing.
Objection, Your Honor. Sorry.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of David Nelson, who is suing Dr. Mark Trevino for negligence.
Okay, tell me more about the podium.
Mark and I were the only ones that moved the podium. And so
When you felt it was too heavy, what did you do?
I asked them that we need to stop. We need to stop, and we need the rest. I'm going to drop this. I need a moment. And
You obviously pulled out the gun. You called the police
definitely not,
after
sir.
he forced you to?
No, sir.
Okay. Your back hurting.
No.
You're going to further injure it if you keep going. But
Yes, Your Honor.
he's my friend. He's getting wet. He's getting married. Doesn't matter that I'm a MBA or working on my MBA and I can't risk taking any time off or being injured and getting around. So instead, I'll just hang in there and hope my buddy shares some of his dental money with me. That's essentially why you're here. Sir, you knew your back. I wish somebody would ask me to. I have a bad back. I've had a couple of surgeries on my disc. That's my point to you, sir. You don't sacrifice yourself and your family for your friend. Put your friend ahead of yourself. Not if it's going to cause significant consequences to you. You don't do that. If it's going to cause a little ache and you can go and put ice on it, put some type of wrap on your back, then yeah, maybe so. But if you know there's a chance you could be injured to the extent that you'll have to go to the hospital or urgent care, you know you shouldn't do it. What was the result? Tell me. He told you you told him let's stop. Then what happened? You kept going. Then what?
Your Honor, we didn't stop. I felt self-conscious of finishing it. I mean, we didn't have too much further to go, and it's his wedding day, and I didn't want to make waves or cause any issues. There was a tree root that was sticking up out of the ground that obviously none of us could see. And I tripped over that tree root and did drop the podium and go down. Twisted my ankle to the point to where it actually broke. And
So you didn't have a pre-existing injury.
my back is very
And that's
unable
why
to-
you were saying stop, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you were stopping because of the pre-existing injury, not because of the stump.
Yes, Your
Everybody had to pass that stump. We're talking about how you aggravated a pre-existing injury because you wanted to please your friend. You wanted to be a loyal friend and disloyal to your disloyalty to yourself. I understand it. I can't tell you what I would do with a friend. So let me see your medical receipts. even though I'm still questioning whether his responsibility and your assumption of this risk, knowing that you already have a pre-existing back injury, but you want to be nice to a guy, and he had no idea. Did you know he had a back injury?
No, I did not.
Did you know he had a back injury or
No.
a back problem?
No.
Did he?
We played football together, sir, so I believe he did.
That was 30 years ago. I mean, I
Well,
didn't
it
think
kicks
he
in
was
about
still-
that time. No. He's never complained to you about his back.
Not that I remember, no.
I'm trying to help you out, sir, but it doesn't seem like I'm going to be able to because you did incur some damage, and it was while helping him, but it was voluntarily helping him knowing that you had a pre-existing problem, and your loyalty allowed you to be injured. So I'm going to have to dismiss your case, and he didn't want to voluntarily help you with a little bit of it. You didn't ask you didn't say, let me throw you something on it. You didn't offer him any money.
Well, he's an investment banker.
That's good point. Good point.
Yeah, he's an investment banker.
You're
and who
right.
has a $5,000 deductible for insurance? That seems to,
I'm
you
with
gotta.
you. You're right. You said it all. You're an
yeah.
investment banker. He's a rich guy, soon to be super rich.
Right.
So that's dismissed. Have a good day.
All
With
rise.
pleasure. That's a billionaire. That's a billionaire. Billionaire tax. That's a billionaire decision. I'm coming down on billionaires like the politicians. Have a good day.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case has been dismissed.
No hard feelings, Mark. I'll see you for Christmas.
I think so.
Grab your belongings. Let's head this way.
Coming up,
And didn't really realize when she may be in potentially dangerous situations, so I would show up to a couple of places here and there.
And indeed, she thought she was, according to this text, where she said one of the writers traumatized you. You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Carissa Arnold is suing Derek Tyson in the amount of $3,200. Miss Arnold claims her ex hid a tracking device in the car she used for her rideshare business and says his spying left her stressed and anxious.
State your name,
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Carissa Arnold.
sir.
My name's Derek Tyson, Your Honor.
All right, and ma'am, you are suing Mr. Tyson for $3,200 for putting a tracking device in your car without your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Start with you.
So, Your Honor, I'm here with my ex-boyfriend because he left a tracking device in my car, and
While you all were together or after you broke up?
while we were together,
Okay?
I found it in my vehicle, and ever since I found it, it's just causing me a lot of stress and anxiety.
Why, you were cheating and he caught you or something?
No,
Well, what's the stress and anxiety about? He put one in my car. You did, didn't you?
No, I put it on a key that you kept losing. You had the one
Well,
key
same thing. You
You
put
had-
it on my key.
You had one key left,
All I know is
and it was in a different city. It was at a vacation home.
Thank
the car
you.
wasn't used.
What does that say?
So when
He's
I was-
keeping up with me from a different city.
When I was driving it, I put it on because you kept losing the key.
I ain't kept losing nothing.
Yes.
Go ahead, ma'am.
honestly, Your Honor, it's just been ongoing stress for me because I'm constantly wondering if he's tracking me or following me without me knowing.
Objection, Your Honor. Sorry.
Coming up,
There was a situation where a passenger made me uncomfortable during the shift, and I did text
That's not
him.
true, ma'am. You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis.
Mathis Court is back with the case of Carissa Arnold, who is suing Derek Tyson for an invasion of privacy.
Okay, what was going on during the relationship made you fear him?
So the beginning of our relationship, he used to be a little overprotective.
Overpossessive?
And that turned it, but it started feeling more controlling.
Like what? What was he doing?
So I work for rideshare, and for instance, I'll be working for about an hour. He'll call me like 5 times, questioning me like as if I'm not where I say I am. He'll ask me the same question over and over again as if I'm not being honest with him, and it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Did he ever catch you cheating before or something?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, let me hear from you, sir.
And we, like she said, we've been together for 2 years, and we ran into an incident that prompted me to start putting the air
What
tank in
incident?
the car. There was one time where she was doing the ride share, and I got a random text that had never happened before in the 2 years we've been together. We were together, and she was scared out of her mind, saying she really needs to talk. I tried texting back. She said she's still scared. Matter of fact, I got the evidence right here, Your Honor. Can I show you the text message she sent
Let's
me
see
that
it,
night?
please, Amir. And you can tell me as you hand it to me.
Thank you. She was saying she was freaked out. She was out of her mind, and she really needed help. I thought, oh, Your Honor, I honestly thought it might have been some type of Jeffrey Dahmer situation she was going through.
Why did y'all break up?
Well, she called it off after I put the air tracker and started kind of keeping more tabs on her. She felt some type of way about that, and you know, from my perspective, I always thought she was a little aloof and didn't really realize when she may be in potentially dangerous situations. So I would show up to a couple of places here and there.
And indeed, she thought she was, according to this text, where she said one of the writers traumatized you.
How will Judge Mathis rule? Find out when Mathis Court returns.
You're watching Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. This is Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. Babe, I am so freaked out right now. I'm literally shaking. What's wrong, baby? What's going on? I just had a traumatizing experience with my last passenger.
There was an incident where someone did make me uncomfortable, and as you see, I told him about it right away. But I still feel like he shouldn't have done that without my knowledge.
Okay.
He shouldn't be following me without me knowing.
Your Honor, her last words, if you look at the text, her last words were, I'm like seriously scared right now, Derek. And put yourself in my shoes. If I don't have
It was one time.
one time.
Yes,
that's all that
you
takes.
treat it like
All
it
takes
was
is
happening
one time.
all the time, though, every shift. So, Your Honor, there was a situation where a passenger made me uncomfortable during the shift, and I did text
That's not
him.
true, ma'am. The passenger traumatized you. You're referring to it as uncomfortable. There you say traumatized, freaked out, feared for your life.
I
Ma'am,
was.
have a good day. Claim dismissed.
All
Thank you.
rise.
Judge Mathis has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been dismissed.
Make sure you're not still stalking me on social media anymore and tracking me anywhere.
Hey, make sure you don't do rideshare in case you get another crazy patient and nobody knows where you at.
Let's head out this way.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.